Good morning, everybody, and welcome to On the Open. We're taking a look at the European markets. My name is Joseph Cusick, and the Cusick Group securities offered by MoneyBlock. A little volatility in the morning never hurts. Taking a look at the European indices, we're going to start in Germany. Down about 65 points or 0.5% at 11,896.40. It's notable the German markets, the French markets, and the English markets have not pulled off as dramatically as we've seen in Asia overnight or what we saw yesterday here in the States. They're holding up quite well. The action really is coming in the currency markets. We see that basically right now the euro is trading relatively flat against the U.S. dollar pair. That dollar weakness has really put some stress on markets, and we're going to watch that pair very closely. But you see the euro-dollar pair trading at 108.08, basically flat. The DAX down 63. The FTSE, the UK, London, down right now 0.8%, 61 points at 73.17. We're going to watch this one very closely because we now have a break of the 20-day moving average. That means that now the short-term bulls, the ones that have been getting in the last 20 days or so, they're going to feel some potential pressure here right now. So we're going to watch this very, very closely. Also, taking a look at the French CAC, very interesting. Bounced off its 20-day moving average after opening up, testing it this morning. We're going to watch this market very closely. We gapped down a little bit this morning, but what's notable is French presidential candidate Macron, using President Trump's favorite vehicle to get his voice out there, Twitter, tweeted that he did not believe that a multi-faceted or multi-pace type of approach to getting countries into the European Union or keeping them in their European Union was appropriate. And that put him in direct conflict with Chancellor Merkel from Germany. Both are up in the electoral process. The French elections, the first vote's going to be April 23rd. Later this year in June is the German elections. But this puts a French presidential candidate, someone that could be leading that country, in direct opposition to a viewpoint of how the union should be constructed. And so there is some volatility politically starting to resurrect there. We have the French CAC down 22, 0.45% at 49.80. Again, we're going to watch these markets very closely. They're holding up quite well despite the fact that we continue to see the weakness here in the U.S. Where you're going to want to keep an eye on is take a look at the bond markets in these respective countries. You're currently seeing that the bond prices are moving. German 10-year is up 41 cents at 98.43. Taking a look at the French 10-year, up 35 cents at 92.06, but still well below in this consolidation. We're going to see if it's going to start challenging that 92.5, 92.70 to 93.30 level. And taking a look at the British bonds, up 60 cents at 130.55. Again, straddling that 20-day moving average has been for quite some time, now bouncing off of it. Let's see if it starts to challenge that 132 level. If we start to see global bond prices come up, that means yields are coming down. That's going to put pressures on banks and other financial institutions. That's also going to put potential pressure on other smaller markets like Italy, Spain, and then watch Greece. So there's a lot of action going on this, folks. But watch these pictures here. These charts are going to start to tell you where the battlegrounds are going to start to play out. And a test of these areas is going to put you on notice. So keep an eye. All right, we're going to be back here at 9:30 Eastern Time talking about everything that's happened on the U.S. markets here at MarketStream.live. See you then.